Now we have not normal. Oh dear God. Hi, how are you? Yeah, where Squidward thinks SpongeBob's not normal, so he watches this tutorial on how not being normal. It's just so weird though. Like Krabby Patties, just he's like literally printing out Krabby Patties. It's kind of some Mandela effect where I thought SpongeBob was actually typing out the word money and printing it out or something. I don't know, but same thing does happen in the same season though. I don't know. This episode's just so weird though. Like this one part where SpongeBob's eyeballs come out of his head. That's just so disgusting. That's not the only disgusting thing in this season, however. Yeah. Gone. This one is a funny episode, actually, where SpongeBob knows everyone in Bikini Bottom has disappeared. So, yeah, he, like, goes completely crazy. I like when he's pretending to be all his friends in Bikini Bottom. So, yeah. Yeah, he's like pretending to be Miss Puff, and Miss Puff like telling SpongeBob to floor it, apparently. But yeah, so yeah, apparently everyone was like gone because they were celebrating No SpongeBob Day or something. At the end, they all leave and celebrate No Patrick Day. It was just so weird. SpongeBob versus the big one. Oh yeah, the surfing episode. I guess I don't know. I mean, I've seen this episode. It's okay, I guess. It was a pretty epic episode though. I don't know. But yeah, it's okay, I guess. What's my favorite part? I forget. Ah, dang it. SpongeBob's shoes like melt in the hotness. And like his face though looks kind of weird at the beginning. A Life in the Day. You know, the Living Like Larry episode. I don't like this episode. They were going so extreme though, apparently. So yeah. It was just so weird though. I don't know. It just seems so awkward. Sun bleached. I'm not a big fan of this one. Yeah, where SpongeBob tries to use his tanning booth, but he just turns sun bleached, and yeah, apparently. I don't know. This episode's just so weird though. Well, yeah. Now, giant Squidwards, where SpongeBob and Patrick spray this like plant spray on him that makes him grow big, and I'm pretty sure not that many people like this one. Well, I don't like it that much, but yeah, apparently. So yeah, it's kind of a weird episode though. But yeah, I don't know. No nose nose, where Patrick gets a nose. Apparently, didn't he already have one in the season 5 episode? Battle of Bikini Bottom, which I already mentioned. Kind of sounds like a video game, actually, that title. But we'll talk about video games later. But yeah. Um, yeah, apparently. This episode's just so weird, though. It's like a reversed version of a plot of a Seven Little Monsters episode that I kind of like better. Actually, I kind of like this one a little bit better. It's kind of funny, though. Like, yeah, apparently. What's next up is Patty Caper. I gotta read this one. Yeah, the secret ingredient to a Krabby Patty was like stolen or something, and apparently Mr. Krabs just stole it to like make more money or something. It was just so stupid though. But yeah, I don't know. I hate this episode. Next up is Planktons Regular. I feel like it should just be called Planktons Regular Customer. So yeah, that's kind of an error in the title. So it's where this guy named Nat like visits plankton chum buckets so a lot often to eat a bunch of chum. And apparently it was just some sort of deal he made with Karen. It was just oh my god. It was just so weird. He's that I love chum. He just didn't even want Krabby Patty. But yeah, it was just so weird. I don't know. To SquarePants or not SquarePants? Oh, this episode. So where SpongeBob's clothes shrink, so he has to get round pants, apparently. So yeah. I mean, this episode's kind of weird, though. I mean, it sounds like one of those, like, 30-minute or 1 hour specials, but in reality, it's not. So yeah. Apparently. I don't understand it. And this Squid's visit, where SpongeBob makes his house look just like Squidward's house. Because Squidward never visited SpongeBob's house. Which would be true, except he actually did visit quite a few times, actually. So, this bad continuity right here. It's just so weird, though. I don't know. This episode is just so weird, though. Uh, Next up is, oh dear God, it's the Splinter. You know what? I kind of thought this episode was a little disgusting as well. Yeah, apparently he gets a splinter, and oh, some sick, disgusting stuff happens in this episode. When freaking like Mr. Krabs pulls a splinter out, literally, oh, this disgusting goo comes out of it. That's, oh my God, that was so disgusting. I can't believe it. Oh my God, I can't believe I have this DVD. What about the bonus features? I might as well talk about that though. Bonus features are some shorts. I don't know what they're about. I think they're based on Truth or Square, which we'll talk about later. And a SpongeBob history song that actually shows some clips from Wormy. I had to turn off the DVD when that happened. But yeah, that's the closest thing I'll have to a video of that episode. That's all. No. Aw, Slide Whistle Stooges. I kind of thought this episode was okay, I guess. It was kind of funny. But I know a lot of people really hate it. But yeah. I mean, Squidward was so annoying when he was using the slide whistle. It was just so weird. Just, oh my God. Most SpongeBob's fault, obviously. So, yeah. Boating Buddies. I think this is the one where Squidward has to, like, go back to boating school after he loses his license. But, yeah. Like, there's one part where SpongeBob's, like, chasing Squidward just to give him his car keys. Squidward! Squidward! That was kind of funny. It was just such a weird episode, though. But, yeah. So, yeah, it was just so weird. Krabby Chronicle, which is, like, what's going on in this picture. That's where SpongeBob makes this, like, newspaper article talking about lies about all the people in Bikini Bottom. And Patrick, like, actually believes this crap, so yeah. It's just so weird, though. But yeah, I don't know. Just seems so random. And coincidentally, on the back cover, there's a picture from the next episode, the Slumber Party. Yeah, this episode's just so weird, though. Like, Mr. Krabs was just freaking out over this zombie, like, slumber party movie on TV. And didn't even get to part with the zombies, but he was freaked out by all the teenage boys, like, coming over and breaking stuff. Actually, the house that was in that movie that they were watching looked just like Mr. Krabs' house. I don't know. I could be wrong. I better check out this episode again. It was just such a weird episode. Also, Mr. Krabs' knickknacks, just like in that one painting episode. Remember that? Grooming Gary is where they're getting Gary ready for some pet show, apparently. Also, I noticed both these episodes involve, like, staying behind, like, a line or something, like, at the end of the episode. Yeah, that's kind of coincidental, apparently. And Patrick's like, oh my God. I don't know. This episode is just so weird, though, especially when Gary just starts freaking out. Next up is Truth or Square, the uncut version, where Patchy the Pirate stays at Nickelodeon Studios to wait for SpongeBob so he can have him guest star on a special 10-year anniversary special he's doing. So yeah, apparently. And there's like all these random celebrity cameos, including Robin Williams. Robin Williams on SpongeBob. That's so awesome. But he barely does anything. Also, they have Pink performing a song in this, which, yeah, that's freaking awesome. But yeah, the actual SpongeBob plot is about like the 117th anniversary of the Krusty Krab, but they got to get things ready and get locked in the freezer, and they go through the air vents and stuff. I always liked that when they did that in TV shows and movies, where they go through the air vents to like find their way. It's kind of like a big maze, but luckily it's not the scary maze. Ugh. But yeah, I find it so weird when at the end of the episode they sing a song called "Oh Krusty Krab" to the tune of "Oh Christmas Tree." Ah, jeez. I should probably do a separate review on Barney's Christmas Star or something. I don't know. That makes me think of that for some reason. Ah, Season 6, Volume 2. Which, yeah, apparently. Some bonus features, some Bollywood Bob thing, and 2 shorts based on one of the episodes, which we'll talk about later. Porous Pockets, where SpongeBob becomes rich after finding a pearl at jellyfish fields. I actually heard this kid actually performed like this like Heimlich maneuver thing, and he actually learned it from this episode of SpongeBob. So yeah, that was pretty interesting. But yeah, I don't know. There's one part where Patrick gets kicked out of SpongeBob's house, and this one guy's like, "Dude, how'd you get in?" Like, seriously. I don't know. This episode is just so weird, though. But yeah. Choir boys. Oh, dear God. This one part, SpongeBob makes this, like, weird face, though. So, yeah. Squidward's, like, getting into this, like, chorus thing. And, yeah. Apparently. And SpongeBob wants to join. And, yeah, it's just such a weird episode. But, yeah. Krusty Crushers, which is what's going on in this picture. Yeah, it's where they. Let me read the description though. It's where they get into this wrestling competition to earn like $1 million for Mr. Krabs. But yeah, apparently it's just so weird. Also marks the return of the My Leg gag, the first of 2 times in this season. Apparently. It was kind of awkward when I first heard that, actually. But yeah. Oh, the card. Mermaid Man says, buy more cards. This episode is just so weird, though. It's where Patrick wins these, like, Mermaid Man Barnacle Boy cards, and yeah. And SpongeBob wants them, but Patrick, like, damages, like, one of them, like, completely. Oh my God, this episode just seems so pointless, though. I don't know. Dear Vikings, which I'm not a big fan of. Yeah, they meet some Vikings, which, yeah. Apparently. I don't understand this one. Ditchin' is where they ditch boating school to get, like, some Mermaid Man Barnacle Boy autographed, like, books or something, comic books. So, yeah, they do so much stuff. And, yeah, this episode's just so weird, though. I don't know about this one. But that's it for